made a nigga say fuck the streets, these kids ain't got no structure. Don't leave your bitch in a room with me, I have it eat cherries on my hand like Usher. Damn on who, nigga, this bitch butter. My bitch so bad, I don't even wanna fuck her. Yes, I'm hitting your hoe, I'm talking about in it. And you can't have a back, I love this shit for the team, bro. Swing, got swing. Just like a baby dude ass getting rocked, get the fuck out the kitchen. Nigga can't take the heat, I make a bitch nigga soup, put his ass in the pot, I don't like him. We don't wanna know no cop. Fuck every pig, gon' eat pork chop. 4 niggas hopped out, made his heart drop. Keep on blowing till his heart stop, I don't care, nigga. Life ain't fair, nigga. I cannot forget. All the fake niggas get slid to 100. And all the real niggas gotta get put to rest. I'm finna start blocking these producers. I don't wanna talk, cause that shit weak. You feel a way about what I say, then fuck you too. I made this beat, nigga. Ain't shit free till they free all the guys. I done said it a lot, and it ain't the last time. I want her to be my ball, I don't care if she tall like a tree, that hoe get climbed. Got a couple comments, nigga, hashtag blessed. Now these hoes on my dick, cause I'm fly like a jet. They gon' be surprised when they see I made this beat, baby Chief with Kanye West. As long as the hoe outside with the zoo shit never see home. 2612 be the squad, we all be the odds. How that shit unknown. None of the ops ever answer the phone. I'm under this porch till he come out his home. I'm the type of nigga take a bad bitch sale and leave all type of dick pics on the phone. Got caught trying to piss, got left with his ass out. So high he can't come back down. If a bitch talks slick, then she catching the pedigree. WWE SmackDown. I'm trying to get this hoe to me, but a fat ass friend in the background. And the bitch won't mind her business. Somebody tell this hoe it's nap time. Bitch, it's time for sleep. Open your mouth, it's time for me. If I spend all my time with you, how the fuck I'm gon' have time for me? Spin is what I'm trying to do. It's a couple niggas I've been dying to see. You say I'm the only nigga you fucking, I think you lying to me. Hey, D-Thing, blood, they don't know how I get off that molly. They ain't never popped that pill and wanted to backdoor everybody. I am the realest nigga you will ever see. I think y'all must have forgot. I'm so playing with it, I ain't gotta rap, I can really let the beat out, nigga.
DJ Freddie Boy, this might be the illest producer slash rapper of a generation. Boss Baby do it, Baby Chief do it, Big do it, not the little one. 2612 shit, slat.
Hey, it's Noteworthy Human Serviette saying Zoo
Life.
And
Zoo Life. Zoo Life.
I'm too tack at the jail, man. Like, I'm too tack at the jail, I'm in court. On the E-way, put it in sport. Bro, bust the gas and get low from the law. Wizard on court, I be ballin' like. I'm a wizard on court, I be ballin' like. Whoa, Tone on Stacy. She a little small, but I bet if I shoot, hollows break through the. Hollows break through the door. Certain shit that I do that you cannot afford. I'm killing niggas, no Ku Klux Klan. Bro, go to Tiger, watch him do the. Cashed out on the Webster. So many blues in my pocket, they think I be working at Chase. Flock something, might fly to Ukraine. Chase down, bro, keep telling me wait. I saw Ruby, gave her a number, she said it was wrong, think I made a mistake.
Heartbroken, I'm not in pain. I do a hit, then I'm right out to Maine. Too dirty, done off the cane. I keep smoking naughty, might fuck with my brain. She asking, Five, you okay? Like I do not get what you was trying to say. Are you done, or is you my pay? Manipulator, guess I'm who to blame. I don't get this picture that you trying to paint. Now you with your friends and you start acting strange. I don't wanna tell you I love you and you fuck me over and send me back right to the rain. She a baddie, that's what I gain. I can't see attached to these Cartier frames. I'm in Cali, out with the gang. I wish it could go back way before you change.
Bro, hold on, let me talk. Bro, moving stiff when he walk. I'm too tack at the jail, man. Like, I'm too tack at the jail, I'm in court. On the E-way, put it in sport. Bro, bust the gas and get lost on the law. Wizard on court, I be ballin' like. I'm a wizard on court, I be ballin' like war. Tone on Stacy, she a little small, but I bet if I.
Alright, so today we back. I'm back officially. And I didn't want to say officially, then I'm not my own horn. But hopefully I'm back. Crime, alright, crime videos, alright. We're gonna react to a lot of crime videos, more intellect videos this time around, because I don't really like, even though some days we might react to the Simon, obviously to the Simon, to the sisters here and there, but I don't really like that content. I like more out there content, you know. So with that being said, let's react to the pregnant teen discovers mom killed her boyfriend. Let's get it going. Yes, this is the type of videos that I like. I like crime videos.
This is 17-year-old Elizabeth Baldonado. A few hours ago, her boyfriend was found mysteriously shot dead in a back alley.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, she wants to hurt the person that did it.
Tragically, Elizabeth is also pregnant with their child. Her mother, Ortiz Chavez, is trying to comfort her daughter. What Elizabeth doesn't know yet is that her mother is hiding a dark secret that will ruin the family's life.
Your mom's car is on video leaving the homicide.
Oh, nah.
You seriously think that they did it?
Yes.
My mom loved that child.
As detectives work the case, more and more clues start pointing towards Elizabeth's family. And as she learns that her own family are now suspected killers, all she can do is deny the accusations, while her mother sacrifices her own children to hide what she's done.
All right,
Oh, Mom.
wanna talk?
Yo, hey, hold on. Predictions. Let's go. The mother fell in love with the boyfriend, and the boyfriend didn't want to go with that, so kapow, you know? That's my prediction. Oh my god. Who's this? What is this? What game is this?
It's a quiet Friday morning in downtown Albuquerque. A 16-year-old boy walks alone through a back alley on his way to work, unaware that a killer is waiting for him inside one of the parked cars.
Alley, though?
Then, a single gunshot rings out, striking the teenager in the head and killing him instantly. While the shooter disappears from the scene.
Wait, low-key, I didn't want to know that it was the mom.
Within minutes, multiple 911 calls start.
Why is the title so small now? YouTube, hello? The title is so small now.
Flooding in, reporting the gunfire. Patrol units quickly respond to the area, and as officers turn down the alley, they're met with a grim scene. Lying on the pavement is a teenage boy, motionless, with blood pooling beneath his head. The victim shows no signs of life and appears to have a gunshot wound visible just above his temple. Whatever happened in this alley happened fast, and whoever pulled the trigger is already gone.
A pro. Had to be a pro.
Officers call it in and begin securing the...
In the temple, like right there, basically. So my temple is right here, right? So right here. My temple's right here. So right here. That gotta be some like...
With no weapon in sight and no ID on the body.
Either it was close or it was professional.
They now need to figure out who he is and why he ended up here.
Hold on now. Maybe the mother hired someone.
Backup units soon arrive and start canvassing the area, looking for anyone who might have heard or seen what happened. And before long, two witnesses come forward, claiming they saw something strange right after the gunshot.
Did you hear anything? I didn't hear anything, but I saw people running. One of them is a light-skinned male. He turns around, runs back to the alley, and takes off down the street.
I just saw strange cars that aren't usually here. I've just been circling and I noticed some weird activity and I just had this gut-wrenching feeling that someone was about to get shot because there were just weird people back here. And I saw this kid, this guy right here who shot, he was over here talking to some girl. And last minute I saw him there. I turned the corner and I heard a gunshot when I was on this side of the road. So then I came back over here and the car was down.
You heard one shot?
Just one.
According to witnesses, a single gunshot was fired, followed by a group of teenagers scrambling in every direction. One of them was seen jumping into a car with a girl before speeding away. The information is vague, but it gives police a starting point. Detectives soon arrive at the scene and launch a formal homicide investigation. While examining the body, they notice something odd about the victim. He's still wearing an apron, the kind used by restaurant staff, suggesting he might have worked nearby.
Yeah.
That small detail sends them straight across the street to the only restaurant in sight,
wow.
Lindy's Diner. Inside, the owners immediately recognize the victim. His name is Josue J. Ruiz, 16 years old, a dishwasher who'd only started a few weeks earlier. They tell police Jay's grandfather is a regular customer, and officers are able to call him and ask him to come down to the scene. When Jay's grandfather arrives, detectives have to break the tragic news to him. But what he tells them about Jay's life will start to hint at darker things he may have been involved in.
So I don't know if anybody's told you this, and I was trying to see if you were obviously Josue. Is that how you say it? Yeah. Josue's passed on. So that's what we're here for. Is we're here to try to figure out what happened and try to do the best we can by understanding
Damn.
Josue. Alright. He's your grandson, is that correct? Okay.
He was involved with something, but I could never get the truth from him. I could never get the truth. There's one friend that he was involved with that, I really didn't approve of.
Shady
I was
people.
getting ready to move him out. Take him somewhere else so he can have a job or whatever.
Right.
I was like, God.
Although the news clearly breaks him, he takes it with quiet strength, telling detectives that his grandson had been involved in something lately that might be what got him killed. And as the conversation continues, he mentions one more heartbreaking detail. Jay wasn't just a teenager with secrets. He was about to become a father.
He has his girlfriend over there in my apartment. And,
His girlfriend's at your apartment right now?
Yeah, he called me this morning and told me, hey, you're going to be a great grandpa, is what he told me. So.
No kidding. Who's his girlfriend?
Elizabeth, I think it's Maldonado.
She's at your apartment
right now, yeah.
The revelation only adds to the tragedy. Jay's girlfriend, 17-year-old Elizabeth Baldonado, is pregnant with his child and has no idea that he's gone. Investigators plan to speak with her later, but for now they allow Jay's grandfather to leave the scene and deliver the news himself, telling her that detectives will be in touch soon. If anyone can explain what Jay had been caught up in, it's her. About an hour later, the homicide case is officially assigned to Detective Anna Bruciaga as the lead investigator. After reviewing the initial reports and witness statements, she begins canvassing the area for any surveillance footage that might reveal what happened. It doesn't take long before officers locate a camera mounted outside a nearby school, angled directly towards the alley where the shooting took place. When they sit down to review the footage, they finally get their first visual clue of Jay's killers.
So these are all the cameras that are running in two systems, the digital and the analog. The analog sucks, so just a fair warning.
Perfect.
This faces the alleyway. Once the shot happens, the people loading the vehicle will react. So it's the individual box of the vehicle somewhere right here.
Yeah, so he just walked to the passenger side.
And they react.
Is this victim? Almost looks like a Toyota.
On screen, a gold Toyota sedan can be seen racing away seconds after the gunshot. And through the tinted glass, detectives can barely make out what appears to be two figures inside the vehicle. Meaning there are at least two suspects on the loose. A couple of hours later, detectives arrive at the apartment where Jay's girlfriend, Elizabeth, is staying. They believe she might help them understand what Jay had been caught up in. But they have no idea that they'll soon come face to face with one of Jay's killers. Someone far closer to him than anyone imagined.
You mind if we come in here? Yeah. Sorry for your loss. I know that obviously he was possibly having some issues with some people, right? Can you tell me about that?
He doesn't really tell me much about that stuff.
So let's start with today. What'd you guys do today?
He took a shower at like 8 o'clock. He was getting ready to go to work at 10. I was making appointments today because we found out that I'm pregnant. Well, he was texting me still until at least around 12 o'clock. And then he stopped answering me for a few hours.
The timeline Elizabeth provides lines up with the shooting. Around 11:20 a.m. is when Jay stopped responding to her messages, the same time investigators believe he was killed. Beyond that, Elizabeth doesn't offer much, saying Jay often kept to himself and never told her what he was doing. To detectives, it sounds like Jay might have gotten himself involved in something he didn't want anyone else to know about. Maybe a deal that went wrong or a confrontation that escalated. Whatever it was, it's likely what got him killed. Or at least, that's what it seems at first. Because Elizabeth isn't telling the full story. Not yet.
God.
And the next thing she remembers won't just give detectives a new lead. It'll start turning suspicion towards Elizabeth and her own family.
A little bit from what I gathered from Grandpa is that he feels that he was up to no good lately. Can you tell me about that?
This morning, him and my brother were supposed to box it out because this has nothing to do with this at all. My brother and him just don't get along. They bump heads very much. But my brother would never do this. He knows how I feel about Jade.
And which brother?
My younger brother.
Your younger brother? What's his name?
Angelo.
Tell me a little bit about why they were gonna box it out.
Me and Jay, we were arguing about something. I don't remember what. But we started getting really loud and my brother got tired of it, so he came in and told him to stop yelling at me, and then they just started fighting.
Oh my
Physically
God.
fighting? No. So did they text each other that they were gonna fight?
No.
Or
No, Jay
Little ass,
called me
not really little ass
and
kids.
told my
I feel like
mom
that's
that he
some man
wanted
shit.
to box it out with my brother.
According to Elizabeth, her brother Angelo was supposed to box it out with her
Facts.
boyfriend Jay that morning. A teenage
Facts.
fight meant to settle whatever tension had been building between them. Although the fight
Facts.
never happened
That's a
and
man fight.
Elizabeth
Y'all don't
insists
teenage
it
fight.
has nothing to do with the homicide, it suggests the conflict could have been personal. Investigators will now have to follow up on this and look into Angelo's involvement before ruling him out. But before the conversation can continue any further with Elizabeth, Jay's family arrives at the apartment. Word of the shooting has already reached them, but they still haven't received an official confirmation from police. Detective Anna Bruciaga has no choice but to break the tragic news to Jay's mother, a moment that no amount of experience could ever prepare anyone for.
can you tell
Yeah,
us?
she
before that?
falls.
Yeah, absolutely. First and foremost.
I don't want to watch this low key.
We just but as of right now, I don't.
Yeah.
I really. Thank you.
Games
That's,
went downhill.
that reminds me
We're
of
bringing
something,
them
man.
back. Weemont gives you dozens.
I'm just here.
With the devastating news delivered, Detective Anna Bruciaga tries to gather any insight from Jay's family, but they don't seem to have any. Even his mother can't imagine who would want to hurt him, leaving detectives with no clear leads or motives to work with. As investigators collect Jay's phone and prepare to leave, another woman walks into the apartment, Ortiz Chavez, looking to comfort her daughter. Detective Bruciaga sits down with her to collect some basic information. A casual conversation at first, until Chavez mentions a small detail that catches the detective's attention and quietly puts her on the radar.
What kind of car do you drive? I drive one.
The mother.
Toyota? What type of car do you drive?
Attention and quietly puts her on the radar.
What type of car do you drive?
I drive a Toyota.
Toyota? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Stalled down with me, I just looked there, whatever.
And you said you just purchased it?
Yeah.
Do you have a plate on it?
Yeah. No, I don't. They took our pieces off. Sticker off
The two tags?
Yeah, they took it off the car.
Where you said it's...
Oh, yeah. So earlier this morning, it broke down on her, and then she just left it there.
As Chavez describes her vehicle, Detective Bruce Iaga immediately recognizes the description. A gold Toyota sedan, similar to the one caught on surveillance footage speeding away just seconds after the shooting. The connection is hard to ignore. Bruce Iaga notes the details but decides it's too early to jump to conclusions. Wanting to verify it as quickly as possible, she wraps up the initial interview with the family and heads out with officers to the spot where Chavez abandoned her car that morning. When they arrive, the car is nowhere to be found, and Bruce Iaga starts suspecting Chavez might be hiding something.
What?
About 40 minutes later, investigators return to the apartment to interview Chavez privately. And that's when things start to get interesting. By now, it's only been a few hours since Jay was killed, and most detectives would still be collecting statements. But Bruce Iaga's instincts tell her there's no time to waste. So she sits down with Chavez and makes a bold accusation.
So here's the thing, okay? So I believe your car was used in today's homicide. Okay?
You're lying to me.
No, I am not.
So you're still inside.
That's why I'm talking to you. Okay, so if you don't tell me who had your car,
I don't know.
It's your car.
I left my car at the side of the road.
Okay.
I didn't lend my car to nobody.
Detective Bruce Iaga is quick to connect the dots, suspecting that it's Chavez's car that was speeding away. But Chavez claims she abandoned it and it must have been stolen. However, the detective is about to take things one step further, because if Chavez's car was used in the murder, the next logical question is who was behind the wheel? And with what Elizabeth revealed about the planned fight that morning, there's only one name that fits. Chavez's son, Angelo.
So what I'm getting at is that what are the odds that your son and his friends have a problem with Jay, and Jay is now dead, and people are telling me it's your car on scene.
But my son said he wouldn't, and neither would Javon. And I was with them today.
Okay. So you were with them all day?
Yes. My son had an interview at 9 o'clock, and we were over at the Whataburger over there, Cottonwood or whatever.
You drop him off?
No, I didn't leave the Whataburger.
Okay, so you waited for him to be done?
Yes, and we went back together to my house.
Okay, then you guys go back to the house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And he stayed there, and I left with myself, the car, to go see Elizabeth.
Chavez's morning timeline only reinforces the detective's suspicions. If she really abandoned her car around 10:30 that morning and it suddenly vanished, then there's a very high chance it's the same gold Toyota caught on CCTV later when Jay was shot.
It's the same car, right? Who's driving it? We don't know, but undoubtedly, it has to be the same car.
Witnesses also reported seeing a young male and female inside the car. And with Chavez having both a teenage son, Angelo, and a daughter, Elizabeth, things are starting to look very suspicious for her family. For now, though, all of this remains as just early suspicion. After all, detectives know Jay had been hiding things. He was secretive and clearly mixed up in something he wasn't telling anyone about. But there's something eerily strange about Chavez's demeanor that Detective Bruce Iaga can't ignore. Even after being told her son might be involved in a homicide, she stays quiet, almost detached. Not the kind of reaction you'd expect from a mother facing that sort of accusation. And the longer the conversation goes, the more convinced Bruce Iaga becomes that the mother sitting in front of her knows more than she's letting on. So the detective decides to take an even bigger risk this time and make an accusation that most investigators would hesitate to ask this early on.
So, did you shoot Jay?
No, I didn't. No. He's a kid. He's a baby.
I know, but somebody did.
No.
But I also feel like you know more than you're telling me.
But I don't.
Because again, I'm telling you, based on your demeanor, I think you know what happened. And I know it's your car. And I am gonna confirm it on video surveillance.
I hope you do, because I'm like lost right now.
She's too calm.
Can we respawn in Rome, please? Yes.
She done this
Our city
before.
currently has a population of 9.
Check her files. She's too calm, bro.
Again, Chavez's reaction isn't what Detective Bruciaga expects at all. Instead of breaking down or reacting defensively, she simply denies it with a sorrowful face. This response leaves Bruciaga torn between...
Brody, you're a murder suspect, my
between
guy.
two possibilities. Either
Brody
Chavez is innocent but in complete shock, struggling to process what's happening, or she's carefully keeping her composure to hide a guilty conscience and protect her children. Either way, she sticks to her story, and with nothing concrete so far, the interview comes to an end. But even without proof, Bruciaga can't shake the feeling.
This is really dangerous though of her, because she could leave. She could make a run right now. Not really in a run, but on a run. You get it? Because she's not a defined suspect. She's just person in interest.
That her instincts are right. That one of Jay's killers is sitting in this very apartment. With her doubts only growing, Bruciaga decides to move quickly and verify Chavez's version of events with the one person who can either confirm or contradict it, her son, Angelo. Within an hour, investigators head straight to Angelo's workplace to talk to him in person. Whatever he tells detectives will either clear his family or make things even worse for them.
So there was a shooting downtown today, and somebody died. So I know that you knew him. I think he was actually somebody that you knew because he was dating your sister.
Talking about Jay?
Yeah.
Is he alive?
No, he's not. He's dead.
Bro,
so I
just
just
told
wanted
you
to
that.
find out from you just a little bit.
Can you tell his grandpa? You talked to his grandpa, right?
Yeah.
Please tell his grandpa and sister.
Okay, yeah, for sure. So explain to me what this whole, like, your mom and your sister explained, like, this beef between you and Jay. So explain that.
We had a problem with him and his sister. And like I said, we had that with the father. And then we didn't really, like, talk after that. We both went our separate ways.
Yeah.
So your sister tells your mom tells you that Jay wants to fight. So when did you guys plan to meet?
I didn't plan nothing. He assumed. And I was just like, we're good. We had all this feeling stuff. Like, we're good. He said he wanted to do 8 o'clock.
Today?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you mean your mom said?
That's what he told me. That's what Jay told me. Like, that's what Jay told me to tell my sister to tell me. But
damn, she got 2 phones.
That you're supposed to meet. Where were you guys supposed to meet?
He just said he wanted to fight me. He didn't talk to me early. So
Why is he coming in his mouth? Oh, he eating something.
Angelo confirms most of what detectives have already heard from his sister and mother, saying Jay wanted to box it out that morning, but the fight never happened. Beyond that, there isn't much new information, and his version of events lines up neatly with his mother's timeline. For now, their stories seem consistent.
So, for right now,
until those details can be verified,
the car is stolen for right now, supposedly. So it's stolen.
Detective Bruciaga knows she has to take everything they've said at face value. However, before investigators can dig deeper, Angelo's mother suddenly walks in, and this time, she's far less cooperative.
He's not even a victim. You're not even talking to him. He's telling me. But he's not in trouble, so he doesn't have to be 18 for us to talk to him. I'm gonna send him for it. I mean, it's up to him. If he doesn't want you here, he doesn't have to have you here. Huh? Yeah, my sister and the bars here. I had to have him go pick up.
Talk to my sister.
So there is one thing that we are going to need, just like you talked with your sister, we didn't get your phone. So we're going to secure it. We're going to
I need it. I don't have a phone.
But your daughter's an investigation, like I explained to you earlier, Elizabeth. I'm taking your phone. You're not getting it back until I'm done with it. But as soon as I'm done with it, I will give it back to you.
Do you want me to take you to go find where your car was left? Because we've been all over there and we can't find it anywhere.
Well, I'm gonna go shortly, but I want to make sure that my kids and my family get home. And right now, my biggest concern is I just want to go home.
What's your biggest concern?
I want to go home.
No, you absolutely go home.
Despite investigators' attempts to convince her otherwise, Chavez insists on taking Angelo home. Even if her intentions are innocent, this sudden change in behavior doesn't help their case at all. If anything, it makes it look like an attempt to shield her son from further questioning. With the interview shut down, officers seize the family's phones, hoping digital evidence might reveal what they're not saying out loud. Back at the police station, detectives spend the next couple of weeks combing through statements, surveillance footage, and phone data. What they find begins to reshape the entire case. Among the first discoveries are text messages showing that Chavez was directly involved in arranging the so-called boxing match between her son Angelo and her daughter's boyfriend Jay. In one exchange, Elizabeth texts Jay saying that Mom says they'll be there at 8. Other messages suggest there may have been a gun involved. In one text, Elizabeth writes, "I'll be there too because I don't want anything like they pull a gun out." Investigators also uncover signs that Jay and Elizabeth's relationship was deteriorating, with both of them talking about breaking up. In one message, Jay tells her directly, "I'll talk to you when it comes to the baby, but I ain't doing this with you anymore." But even more alarming were the contradictions in the family's statements. Elizabeth told detectives her boyfriend didn't leave the house until 10 that morning. Yet, Jay's phone shows him texting others about Angelo not showing up as early as 8 o'clock. In one of those messages, Jay texts a friend. "They didn't show. 8 o'clock, the mom said, and it's 9. Man, her family's a bunch of I swear." Additionally, detectives uncover another name that hadn't come up before. Elizabeth's older brother, Gilbert. In his messages, Gilbert expresses anger towards Jay and even makes promises of retaliation. By the end of the review, Detective Bruciaga becomes convinced that the entire family might be involved in planning what happened that day. Now, it's no longer a question of what happened, but who did it and exactly why.
Do you need a free and easy way to capture your gameplay? Introducing Outplayed. Record anything on your PC.
That shit too expensive. Don't do it.
In the days following Jay's murder, investigators were at a standstill. Because Angelo and Elizabeth are still minors, their mother refuses to let them speak with police, effectively blocking detectives from getting any answers directly from them. But 20 days after the shooting, that changes. Jay's girlfriend, Elizabeth Baldonado, turns 18 years old, and her mother can no longer stop her from talking. Detective Bruciaga seizes the opportunity and convinces her to come down to the station to see the new evidence they've uncovered, carefully leaving out that it's evidence pointing towards her own family. The goal is simple: find out who was directly involved in Jay's killing, or better yet, get a confession. But before we get to that, do you struggle with deciding what to cook every day, or let's say making more? Now I'm to live for her members of family. On the other, Elizabeth's reaction will be very different.
Now that some time has passed and you've had time to think about it, Elizabeth, I want to hear what happened. Because I think you know more than you told me that day.
I don't know anything. I really don't. Why would you guys assume that? Why would I know anything new about that?
Because I have your phones, and I've looked through your phones. And so I do believe you know more.
What would I know more about? About who killed him? About who did it? No, I don't know. I really don't know who did it. If I knew who did it, I would have told you already.
So I know that you and him were having some problems, and he broke up with you and you wanted to get back with him, and he told you no. I will talk to you when it comes to the baby, but that is it. And he wanted nothing to do with you.
So you're saying that I had someone do something to him? Are you serious?
Okay, here's the thing, okay?
You have to realize I'm investigating anything in the world. I would never do anything like that. I would never have anyone do anything like that because I loved him more than my whole life.
And actually, I do know that because you guys texted, I love you so much. Tons. So I do know that, okay? But you have to understand, Elizabeth, I'm investigating his homicide. Somebody killed him, okay? Have you ever watched homicide shows?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, so you have to know that if I see anything like that on the phone, you have to know that I have to ask you these questions. Because at this point, I have gone through your phone, I have gone through your brother's phone, I have gone through Josue's phone, I have gone through other things, and I have to ask these questions because I have a feeling you know more than you're telling me.
I don't! I really don't! I don't know anything more than I'm telling you.
As planned, there is no small talk or warm-up. Right away, Detective Bruciaga tells Elizabeth she's not being fully honest. The approach is blunt, and it's clearly hitting a nerve as Elizabeth quickly grows defensive. But Bruciaga isn't backing off just yet. She's about to bet everything on her next move, laying out every piece of evidence she has against the family in hopes of eliciting an admission from Elizabeth.
Okay. So you brought up that your brother Gilbert had mentioned and said that he was going to send someone up there to take care of it.
But he didn't, because my brother knows that if he were to do anything, I would never speak to him again or at all. I would have him part of my life at all.
So Gilbert didn't do it.
Why would my brother do it? My brother literally knows how I feel about him.
So I'm pretty sure you've been in the household and have heard conversations. Correct?
Heard what?
Anything. Anything that talked about.
They do not talk about anything.
Okay, so where is your mom's car?
I don't know. You're seriously assuming that one of my family members did it? Because the car is missing. She literally filed a report that her car was missing that night.
Okay, so you say you love Josue, right? And he's the love of your life. So why are you covering for your mom and your brother?
I'm not covering for anybody. Are you fucking serious? You seriously think that they did it?
Yes.
My mom loved that child too.
Okay, maybe not your mom, but what if what if I told you that your mom's car is on video leaving the homicide? What if I told you that?
You know how many Toyota Camrys that are gold live in the city?
But what are the odds that your brother and Josue were supposed to meet up?
My brother was at home. My brother was at home with his girlfriend. They were literally sleeping until he had to go to work.
It's clear that Elizabeth has reached her breaking point. Every accusation towards her family is pushing her closer to the edge. Most investigators would pull back here, take a break, try to de-escalate, but not Detective Bruciaga. Instead, she decides to take a bigger risk, one that's bold but calculated. Rather than fighting Elizabeth's denials, she will lean into them, even agreeing that she's only trying to protect her family. In doing so, Bruciaga wants to make Elizabeth feel safe enough to talk and reveal what she's really hiding. It's a delicate psychological play, one that could end the interview entirely or solve the case right here and now.
But I'm gonna tell you right now that your mom said she drove Angelo to his interview. Guess what? Angelo said he borrowed the car from your mom and he drove himself to the interview. So obviously somebody's lying, and I kind of understand that you don't want to see.
No, you don't. They don't. They did not do it.
Because
you are literally looking in the wrong place. You're just trying to blame somebody just so that you can get someone for the crime. I know they didn't do it because, well, I don't know for sure, but I know they wouldn't have done something like that. They know how much that would crush me, and literally they have seen how much I have died these past 2 weeks.
Okay, and I'm not telling you if I find out your brother. I'm telling you when I gather up all my evidence and I arrest your brother, I hope that you didn't know more.
You guys can think however you like. My family did not do it.
Elizabeth, you can't get out without us letting you out, babe.
Elizabeth, I think you're ready to tell me more than
you're telling me, okay? You have to realize, Elizabeth, that somebody took your baby's dad's life, and now that baby is not gonna have a father. And as much as you love your family, they still took your baby's dad away. Now that baby's not gonna have a dad.
I don't think I know that. That's literally all I think about every second.
Can we finish talking in the conference room? Just because I can't hear, actually.
Yeah, we can't be sitting in the hallway, Elizabeth. I'm sorry.
This is our victim side, so.
Elizabeth's finally had enough. The weight of the questioning breaks her down, and she's emotionally exhausted. Detectives try to take advantage of the moment, hoping her vulnerability will make her open up, but Elizabeth doesn't budge. Through tears, she keeps insisting her family is innocent. With nothing useful coming from Elizabeth, the interview ends. She's escorted out of the building, and investigators are back to square one. Still, Detective Bruciaga can't shake her suspicions. She knows this family is hiding something. What she hasn't figured out yet is that she's been focusing on the wrong suspects all along. Over the next couple of months, the case remains wide open. Investigators keep digging, and what they find is even more alarming. First, they learn that Chavez never followed through with her stolen vehicle report from the day of the murder. Then, while combing through phone data, detectives uncover explicit threats from Elizabeth's older brother, Gilbert, directed at Jay. In one message, Gilbert writes he's gonna catch one, clearly hinting at plans for violence. In another text, he says, "Delete our messages and don't say anything about me saying I was gonna shoot him. It wasn't me for real. I ain't trying to deal with cops." Based on these details, investigators start to speculate that Gilbert may have taken things further, possibly supplying a gun or even using it himself to shoot Jay. Chavez, realizing what her sons had done, may have then disposed of the car to cover their tracks and build an alibi for the family. The new findings push Gilbert to the top of the suspect list, right beside his brother Angelo. But as compelling as the theory sounds, it's still just that. A theory. The case remains strong on suspicion, but weak on proof. And Detective Bruciaga desperately needs anything concrete from the Baldonado family.
Meet Gym Monster 2, your
bro.
all-in-one smart home gym. Set it up anywhere, no limits, no installation.
So, on May 19th, 76 days after Jay's murder, Bruciaga and a team of officers head to the family's house determined to confront them face to face and see if she can pressure someone into cracking. When the investigators arrive at the door, no one expects how quickly things will get heated.
Oh, hi Gilbert, how are you? Hi. Can I actually talk to you, Gilbert? You know what it's about because, you know, I've already done some research. I'm not going to talk to you right here in the door. Do you want to come talk to me over here? Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Good. Okay. Is your mom here?
She's showering.
You might want to go tell your mom that I would like to talk to her again. I'm going to talk to Gilbert if he's willing to speak with me. And Gilbert, again, I don't want to talk to you right here in front of the door. Do you mind coming even over here?
Yes.
So, tell me what you know.
Like I said, I just moved in here. Like,
okay, so I'm not gonna play games with you, okay? I know you threatened to take care of Josue.
Yeah, but I didn't do anything.
Okay.
I wasn't even up here. I couldn't even do that.
Okay, so obviously you do know why I'm here and why I'm talking to you now. You wanna discuss, or do you want me to just take it for at face value? I already saw the Facebook, so.
Oh.
I didn't.
Huh?
So you can do whatever. I didn't do shit. So.
Okay, so.
I'm innocent.
Again, in your Facebook, you do disclose and say you're gonna send somebody to take care of him.
Yeah, but did I send?
Okay, so well, who'd you send? Because he died.
I didn't send nobody.
Do I need to be any clearer? He died.
Yeah, but I didn't send nobody. Mom, ain't nobody want to do it. They're all scared.
Can I see your phone? Can I see your phone? Thank you. It's a T-Mobile. Okay, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna do a warrant on it. Okay.
Yeah, take my phone.
Yes. Again, you have to realize that I'm investigating a homicide. Okay, a homicide in which you threatened to kill my victim.
So you're gonna take my phone?
Yes. I'm gonna take your phone, I'm gonna do a warrant
So
on
you
it.
better take my phone.
If for any reason...
Just don't look at the pictures, you know what I'm saying, unless you want to see something, but it's all about something.
Okay. Well, I won't look at pictures, but I am interested in who you've been talking to, text messages, and so on, so I am gonna do a warrant on it, okay?
With no luck getting anything useful from Gilbert, Detective Bruce Yaga cleverly confiscates his phone, hoping it might hold the evidence she needs but still can't prove. As this is happening, Chavez is seen stepping outside and speaking briefly with officers. She looks like she's in a hurry to leave. Not willing to let the moment slip away, Detective Bruce Yaga plans to intercept and confront her about the boxing match she helped organize to see how she reacts when cornered. This time, however, Chavez isn't the same calm, collected woman from before. What Bruce Yaga gets instead is a very different side of her.
Can I talk to you really fast?
I have to catch the bus, so, I mean, you got 5 minutes of my time.
Okay.
And that's it.
Thank you, Gilbert. Thank you for speaking with me. Have a good day.
We'll check in with you before we leave and talk to us again.
Hi, Elizabeth. I know you're gonna be quick and all, but so you know why I'm here, okay? I don't gotta repeat myself. I don't want to repeat myself. I don't want to play games.
This is that confirmation number from when I had called, because I called that same evening, and nobody ever came out of it.
You didn't report your car.
I did. This is it. Yes, it is.
I already know.
Okay, you know what, Andy? I'm not trying to be mean with you, but this is the confirmation number that.
So why did you set up a fight between Angelo and Josue?
No.
Yes, you did.
No. The little boy called over. He called to the house. He was asking for a fight. I was like, wait a minute, you want to do what? I was like, are you serious? It was either that or they wanted to sit there and do some stupid things. I'm not trying to have stupid things go on between those boys. Those boys need to learn how to get along.
Like I said, I have phones. I already know when you called it in. You never fully followed through.
I did. I waited for them to get here.
Okay, do you have the title to the vehicle?
It's in that vehicle. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. Like, I cannot give you any more information because it was in the vehicle. I didn't even get to register the car or anything.
You've had the car since before January.
Yeah, and I also had to get an alternator for it. You know how much money it takes to just for me to save for just a little bit of a few things? But the little boy, he called. He wanted to make the fight.
Right. I'm not saying Josue. I'm not saying Josue didn't set the fight, but you let them know and you set up the fight because they were gonna fight that morning.
No, because they had to know. I'm like, this is what's going on when your sister's left. What do you guys think about this? Yeah, I let them know because they needed to know because that's not right.
So I'm gonna tell you something, okay?
Yeah, my 5 minutes, I'm done.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you something, okay? When I charge someone, you're gonna be charged along because I know you're hiding the truth and I know you're listening to me, and it would suck for Aurora and Elizabeth's baby to not be present, for you not to be present, because I will charge you because I do know you were gonna set up that fight that day. The end.
Young lady,
I got it off your daughter's phone. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Clearly, Chavez is done talking as she storms off the scene, angry and defensive. But in her frustration, she lets something slip, admitting that she knew about the fight between Jay and her sons, though she insists it was all Jay's idea. Before leaving the house, Bruce Yaga tries once more to speak with Elizabeth to see if she's finally ready to tell the truth.
How you been, Elizabeth?
Fine.
Are you still pregnant?
Yeah.
Yeah? How far along are you?
Well, from my menstrual cycle, she said 14 weeks and 7 days.
So, Elizabeth, you know, we talked last time and I know you were very upset and I can't imagine what you're going through because you're kind of put in between, but I already know you know what happened.
Oh, I don't. I don't know what happened at all. All I know is that when his grandpa got back, he told me that Jay was dead.
This is
I would
crazy.
just hate, and I truly, from the bottom of my heart, still believe that you weren't involved. But I would just hate to find out that you were involved, and then where
Hey, from me.
Where does that baby go? Because he no longer has a dad. That day, there is a witness that describes a female matching your exact description, talking to Josue right before he gets shot.
I was at the house.
Okay. Do you realize how close you live?
I was literally cleaning,
Again, Elizabeth, listen to me.
And then when his grandpa came home, he walked in on me washing the dishes.
You're not going to change my mind because, I mean, is it weird that she lives here and she knows nothing?
Well, Elizabeth, you have to think about. Can I talk to you for a sec, Elizabeth?
What?
So
say something else.
I know we're not trying to upset you any more than you already are or anything like that. But you have to think about how when this case goes to court, one, when people get arrested for things like this, they don't care whose family, friends, or whoever else they can or will throw under the bus to try to get themselves a better deal. When this goes to court and a jury of 12 random people, don't worry about what I think about it. Don't worry about what Anna thinks about it. Think about what those 12 people are thinking about it. You got to think about what's best for him or her.
I don't. Okay. I would have had you guys about that.
If you hear something or something comes up,
I looked him since the day I met him.
With Elizabeth repeating the same story as before and no progress made, the officers decide to leave. But Bruciaga gives the family a promise. The next time she comes back, it won't be for questions. It'll be with a warrant.
What's the mouse?
A month later, on June 15th, investigators finally get the break they've been waiting for. Cell tower data definitively places Angelo's phone at the scene of the murder at 11:20 a.m., the same time Jay was killed, directly contradicting his earlier alibi that he was home with his mother. With this new evidence, a warrant is secured for Angelo's arrest, and Bruciaga returns to the Baldonado residence, just as she promised. That afternoon, 16-year-old Angelo Baldonado is arrested and charged with murder. Now with the prime suspect finally in custody, police have the chance to interview him without his mother intervening. Bruciaga hopes this will be the moment they get to close the case for good. But to her surprise, Angelo isn't about to make that easy, because this time, he has an escape plan of his own.
Hey, Angelo. I'm still in chair, sorry.
Is my mom gonna be here sometime?
Is your mom gonna be here? Was she driving down here?
Oh, she was talking to one of the people that was there at the house.
Oh, at the house?
Yes.
I was at the office, sorry, I was no longer at the house. Okay.
She should be coming.
So she should be coming. Okay.
And if not, like, she should be coming.
She should? Okay. So you do remember me, and I actually do know you remember me because you're like, can I talk to Anna? So, but again, I am Anna Bruciaga, deputy. This is my partner. So, Angelo, because you are a minor, I am gonna read you your rights, and we're
that's why I want my mom here. That's me. Like, I didn't get questions or something. If I wasn't like gonna talk to my mom about.
So you want your mom here while I read you your rights as well?
Yeah, I want her for the whole thing.
For the whole thing? Okay, sorry.
Asking so much.
At this time, you are gonna get booked for your warrant. Okay.
What exactly is the warrant?
It's a homicide warrant.
But why didn't you do like that?
Okay. Again, you know, because you said that you wanted to speak to me with your mom, I can't ask you questions. At this point, I am booking you for the homicide warrant.
That's how they
and
get
that's
you.
all I can do.
It's certainly not the response Detective Bruciaga was hoping for, but it's hardly surprising. After months of his mother keeping him away from investigators, Angelo refuses to speak without his mother or a lawyer present. With no cooperation and no confession, there is nothing more detectives can do. Angelo is booked into the county's juvenile detention center, held without bond while prosecutors prepare to take the case to trial. For now, he's the only family member officially tied to the crime, and investigators believe they've finally got Jay's killer behind bars. But what no one has caught on to yet is that Angelo isn't the one who pulled the trigger. He's just a scapegoat, taking the fall for a killer who's still free and quietly getting away with murder. A full year passes since Jay was tragically killed. His pregnant girlfriend, Elizabeth Baldonado, gives birth to his son in November 2022. Her social media posts show a young woman trying to rebuild her life, sharing photos of her baby, spending time with friends, and appearing to move on in a new relationship. On the surface, it seems like life is slowly returning to normal. Meanwhile, her brother Angelo remains in juvenile detention awaiting trial. The case seems closed, and Jay's family begins to find closure, believing justice has finally been served. That is, until, out of nowhere, police receive a phone call that changes everything. In March of 2023, a woman contacts detectives claiming she's been talking to Elizabeth's older brother Gilbert on Facebook, and according to her, he's just confessed to knowing exactly who killed Jay that day.
I've been kind of watching everything that goes on Facebook, and I was able to see that Gibby was pretty hateful towards his mom, and so I figured maybe I could get him to say something about it. So I messaged him, "Why is your brother locked up?" Because my mom and him went to go fight my sister's baby daddy because he beat her. And when they got there, my sister's baby daddy tried to pull out a gun, but he got hit before he could even get his gun. But they put the murder on my brother. I said, "That's real up. Why they put it on your brother?" He said supposedly witnesses were there and said it was him. And they say they also got video and that it looks like him in the video, but you can't see shit. All you see is a big-ass group, and then everybody scatters. I said, "What the f***, your mom didn't tell nobody it wasn't him?" He said, "Nope." He said, "The crazy part is my little brother ain't telling on my mom." I said, "So your mom did it and let your brother go down?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "Have you tried to tell your brother to tell?" He said, "Yeah, but he tells me no. But that's how we was raised. No matter what the situation is, don't tell. And if we do, we gotta face consequences."
Needless to say, Gilbert's confession changes everything. Detectives already suspected Chavez's involvement in arranging the boxing fight, but no one imagined she was the one who pulled the trigger. Investigators begin to theorize that Chavez may have orchestrated the entire thing, luring Jay to the alley under the guise of a fight with her son, only to end it herself with a single shot to the head. But despite what sounds like a breakthrough, Detective Bruciaga knows she can't move too fast. Arresting Chavez now, based only on Gilbert's second-hand confession, could jeopardize the entire case. Without solid evidence, Chavez will be innocent in the eyes of the law. Over the next few months, investigators work quietly, monitoring jail calls between Chavez and her son Angelo. Most of the conversations are vague, small talk, cautious wording, but in one of the calls, Chavez makes an interesting statement. When Angelo asks why his brother Gilbert looks sad, Chavez replies, "He's heartbroken you're in there. I told him it's because I f***ed up, because I'm stupid, period." Hearing what sounds like an admission of guilt, Detective Bruciaga seizes the opportunity and visits Angelo at the detention center, hoping this time she can finally get the truth. When she meets with him, she doesn't have to do much convincing, because Angelo is already prepared to make a deal and save himself.
If everything would happen what we're talking about right now, would I get at least the first degree dropped on? So we do the way to work around it.
So if you're wanting to now give a statement, we can definitely schedule an appointment where it's me, you, and the attorney. And then I'm more than welcome to talk to you then.
After Angelo agrees to cooperate, detectives quickly arrange a formal interview with him and his attorney present. Angelo ends up corroborating his brother Gilbert's confession, confirming that it was his mother who pulled the trigger and drove away from the scene.
But why?
With both sons telling the same story, there's only one crucial piece missing to solve the case: a confession from Chavez herself. Without her own words, the defense could argue that the boys are lying or that their statements were coerced. A few days later, an arrest warrant is issued, and Chavez is taken into custody. Detective Bruciaga brings her into an interrogation room determined to secure an admission. Not through confrontation this time, but through empathy. If the plan works, they'll finally close the case for good. But if Chavez sees through it, the interview will be over before it even begins.
I know
I know that you obviously recognize me because we've met in the past more than once, okay? And regardless of what happened then, I'm not gonna be rude to you. I'm not gonna be disrespectful to you, even though in the past, you weren't the nicest, right? But you're here and I'm not gonna be rude. And I expect the same kid. Fair?
Okay.
Obviously I know you were visiting Angelo. I know you were visiting Angelo. How is he doing? He's okay? Yeah, okay. How are you doing?
He's in there for nothing. He didn't do anything wrong.
And I mean just in general, not just because you already know why you're here. You've been in handcuffs. You've been in the back of the cop car.
Just now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna read you your rights, okay? Do you understand? Okay, fair enough. With that being said, what's gonna happen now is I'm gonna stop this interview. You're going to jail on 2 warrants, okay? You do have an open count murder warrant, and you do have, and I have to look at that one to read you the exact, but it's a warrant, okay?
What?
And that's not mine. It's not for me to discuss, but that's what one of the warrants is for.
What?
Okay?
Unfortunately, things don't go according to plan. The moment Chavez realizes where the conversation is heading, she immediately shuts down the interview and asks for a lawyer. From here on, it's up to the court to decide whether the evidence against her is enough to prove what everybody already suspects. At the trial, prosecutors present the full scope of the case. Phone records, surveillance footage of Chavez's car, the brothers' confessions, and the jail call recordings. They argue that Chavez disapproved of the relationship between her daughter and Jay and was motivated by anger over how he treated her. They also believe she calculated that her teenage son would face lighter consequences if he took the blame. As for her other children, Elizabeth and Gilbert, investigators determined that neither had any direct role in the shooting. Elizabeth in particular is found to have had no knowledge of her mother's deadly intentions. She withheld some information to protect her family, but was ultimately determined to be a victim caught in the middle. Eventually, Angelo Baldonado pleads guilty to conspiracy to commit first-degree murder and assault with intent to commit a felony, and is sentenced to remain in juvenile detention until age 21. His mother, Chavez, pleads guilty to second-degree murder and, in May 2025, receives the maximum penalty of 18 years in state prison. Chavez is also facing a separate charge related to child exploitation material found on her tablet during the investigation.
Oh!
Parents of children who play Roblox. If your child was sexually exploited, abused.
We built Discord so that anyone could build friendships playing video games.
These are some of the most disturbing and gut-wrenching stories ever uncovered on Discord. I've personally searched through countless servers to bring you only the most intense and unfiltered cases. Level 1. An image that will get you banned. In 2023, a Discord user struggling with addiction decided it was time to quit. He knew that deleting his account wouldn't be instant, since it gives users a 2-week grace period before permanent deletion. He needed something faster. So he opened the app and searched for an image of a kid wearing headphones eating popcorn. As expected, the image triggered an immediate ban. At first glance, the picture seems innocent, just a child with headphones enjoying popcorn, but beneath the surface lies something much darker. Discord scans every image uploaded on its platform using PhotoDNA, a tool designed to detect harmful content. And that specific image has been flagged because it's connected to disturbing material involving a vulnerable person. Discord treats this very seriously. Not only does it instantly ban accounts sharing the image, but it also reports them to the authorities. YouTuber No Text to Speech, who tested this theory, was banned in just 70 seconds. So, if you value your account, don't search or share that image. Unless, of course, you're also trying to quit Discord permanently. Tiny Feeks. Like other social media platforms, Discord enforces strict rules on its users, but controversy began when a Discord admin seemed to break them. In 2018, Discord updated its community guidelines by issuing a complete ban on not safe for work content for partnered servers. This meant that altered adult content of any kind depicting vulnerable persons was strictly prohibited, including drawings, games, or anime characters. Later in 2019, a Discord user posted a conversation between him and a Discord admin called TinyFeeks. The user emailed the admin to ask if cub content was a violation of Discord's terms of service. His reply was a total contradiction of Discord's community guidelines. For context, cub content is furry community slang for explicit depictions of vulnerable characters. Essentially, you could call it the furry version of explicit and illegal material. But in the emails, TinyFeeks had done nothing wrong, and the matter should have been discussed privately. All of his social media accounts to boost the man trans behavior.
It's deeper and deeper, huh?
To Blackwater Cat, but he believed that they went against the stay in a straight relationship. This will be added to the guidelines. This message could be one of two. One's adding comments that there remain stagnant of and work never Discord server addressed his actions. Beluga's Discord server. On January 25th, 2023, something shocking happened in the staff-only Discord server of popular YouTuber Beluga. A staff member named Benji posted this. At everyone, it is now against the rules to be gay. If you are gay, you have to decide if you are the top or bottom. If you're the bottom, you are now a girl in a straight relationship. This will be added to the guidelines. This message could be one of two things. It was either intended as a joke or it's a straight-up homophobic content. Either way, it triggered a chain of disturbing reactions.
When you've got
Instead of just one staff member being out of line, things got worse. Other admins started joining in, adding comments that made the situation even more disturbing. To the community, it gave the impression that the Beluga staff team consisted of people with homophobic views. However, when they expressed their concern to the staff team community manager called Blackwater Cat, the issue remained stagnant. Nothing was done until Discord itself issued a warning. Discord warned that the account had violated community guidelines and that if the behavior persisted, it would be permanently deleted. In response, Benji began to attempt to cover up his tracks. He began privatizing staff chats and duplicating them. Staff Random became Staff Random 2, and Mod Chat became Mod Chat 2. Still, it didn't end there. Staff members who reported the homophobic message either got demoted or stripped of their roles. Again, community members reported to Blackwater Cat, but he believed that they went against the standard procedure when they reported staff messages without consulting Beluga first. Even worse, one of the head staff, Rick, admitted in leaked conversations that although Benji's message was wrong, they couldn't remove him because he handled most of the server's backend. So Benji was too useful to lose, regardless of what he said. Many members felt silenced, but the server remained, and so did Benji. Level 2. Clap Daddy. In the era of Mafia OC cosplay on TikTok, Colton, aka Clap Daddy, was one of the leading figures until things took a dark turn. In March 2020, Ava Lee, a cosplayer on TikTok, accused him of behaving inappropriately towards vulnerable fans both online and in person. In Ava's video, she described Clap Daddy as fetishizing trans men and saying inappropriate things to them. At first, it raised concerns but lacked concrete proof until more began to surface. Several trans boys started sharing screenshots of their Discord conversations with him. In most of the messages, he repeatedly called them handsome and encouraged them to make a Mafia video, promising a duet with them. Some said he coerced them into sending their pictures, and when it was his turn to send his, he sent images captured from below the waist. Another person said that Clap Daddy often talked about visiting and getting a hotel room for both of them to stay. In a twisted manner, Colton also made a list of his kinks and would frequently use them in conversations. Despite the growing stack of evidence, Clap Daddy social media accounts, 7 deadly boomers planted an informed TV camera. After they rescued the boys, they arrested 6 boards sharing and possession of explicit content and gore material. What's most upsetting is that this group was created by a boy named Bradley Cadenhead, and he called it after zip code 76401 of his origins. In the community, they shared gore content, exploitation material, and anything dark you can think of. But that isn't their main goal. To execute their mission, members operate several Discord servers strategically targeting and grooming vulnerable persons into committing harmful acts as proof of loyalty. In one disturbing incident, a member of the 764 group befriended a victim on a public gaming chat. Over several weeks, they lured them into a private server where they pressured and coerced them to do inappropriate things on camera while others watched and encouraged. Later, the footage was used to blackmail the victim into producing further illegal in their search to
Small business owners across the country are using Amazon.
To Toronto, and a member of the Discord community who lived in Minnesota contacted the Toronto Police Department. He decided to take their lives. But instead of informing his with online friends, over time he became so engrossed that armor and gear. By April 2022, Peyton had made multiple reconnaissance trips from Kotlin, 2022, uploaded he grants. Gendron arrived at the top supermarket wearing body armor, a military helmet attached with a recording camera through which he live-streamed the attack on
this
Twitch.
is Buffalo, right?
As he approached the store, just gotta go for it. There with him, scene. Came into dropping his weapon. He were 10 and 1. Remember the good times. I will miss you half at of my. I just my entire family and will most likely spend the rest of my life in jail if I manage to survive. I hope I made you laugh at one point or another. I hope you remember the good times. I will miss you all, Menhaz wrote to his friend on Discord. Startled and just waking up from his sleep, his friend Maroon replied, confused. To him, Menhaz pleaded and asked if he wanted a picture of his slain family. Mihan Zaman was part of a Discord server named Perfect World Void after the Chinese game Perfect World. There he spent time playing games and chatting with online friends. Over time, he became so engrossed that he blurred the line between fiction and reality. After his admission into York University in Toronto, Menhaz dropped out of school. He began spending too much time online and performing badly in classes, but instead of informing his parents, he decided to cover it up. For years, he forged documents and reports that led his family to believe he was pursuing a degree in engineering. However, there was only a limited time he could lie for. He was supposed to graduate on July 28, 2019, and as the day grew nearer, he became increasingly distressed. How would he break the news to them? So he came up with a grand plan. Instead of being caught in a lie, he decided to take their lives.
Oh my God.
The day before his supposed graduation, Menhaz took the lives of his mother and grandmother. Then he sent messages of guilt and pleading to his online friends. When asked if he had killed everyone, he responded, waiting for sister in 5 minutes, then dad in 1 hour. At this point, members of the server were highly skeptical. They couldn't believe that one of them actually murdered their family until he sent the first picture, followed by other images of his slain family. They knew they had to act fast. Some members of the server began to track his location while others confirmed if the pictures were real. The IP address narrowed down their search to Toronto, and a member of the Discord community who lived in Minnesota contacted the Toronto Police Department. While they were doing this, Menhaz kept eat junk food, visit my ex-girlfriend, drink, smoke. Then, when the police arrived, he sent one last message. The police are here. Goodbye. Discord deleted the server along with all of its clones. Menhaz Zaman was arrested and charged with 4 counts of first degree. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole for 40 years. encouragement, he chose to light himself on fire on a mountain called Tashtar Ata, also known as Rescue Mountain. On November 9th, 2021, the answered yes. His Discord server has been discontinued, and several users...
Who shot? Who shot? Petey, there's a gun! There's a gun!
Police are surrounding a house in the middle of Kenosha City. Inside, an unknown gunman is holding wounded hostages and exchanging heavy gunfire with officers.
Where's it? Ma'am, you gotta move! Get out of it! Get moving! Get the fuck out of here! Leave! There's a lady in the house that's fighting out the window.
In the middle of this chaos, officers have no idea who they're dealing with or why he's even firing at them. But by the time police finally confront the gunman, it will already be too late.
I have a hostage right here, and your police officers are trying to shoot me. I've already got 2 people already.
Watch that window! Watch that fucking window!
Contact! Contact!
Hands! Hands!
Around 8:15 p.m. on a Monday night, multiple gunshots ring out in a quiet neighborhood in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Minutes later, at 8:19 p.m., 911 dispatch receives an alarming call from a man claiming someone just tried to kill him.
Kenosha 911, what's the address of the emergency?
I need medics and I need an ambulance. Motherfucker, his hurts.
What's the address?
1324 56th Street. I've just been shot.
Is that a house or an apartment?
It's a house. It's a duplex. I've been shot in the leg and possibly the arm. The shooter is in the apartment next door, and I know he's got felony warrants out of Ohio or New York.
Following this call, officers are quickly dispatched to the scene. The caller also warns them that the gunman may have felony warrants out of state. At the time, it sounded just like another detail in a frantic call for help, but it was really a glimpse into someone far more dangerous than police expected. Just minutes later, police officers arrive at the scene. Almost immediately, they hear a woman screaming outside the duplex.
Hey, we have a shooting right here. Let me see your hands! He's in the house? Is he? Who shot? Who shot? Show me your hands!
Where is he, Luke?
Come out here. Come out here. Okay, who got shot?
I think they got the back pocket.
Okay.
There's Johnny.
Is this all one house?
No, it's 2.
Okay, where do we get to his unit?
Hang on.
Where do we get to his unit? I need to know that.
Where do we go?
Yeah,
you gotta tell us so we can help people. Spit it out.
The guy that was shot?
Yes.
He's in the second where the light is.
The second where the light's at.
As soon as officers make contact with the shaken woman outside, someone from inside quickly slams the door shut before they can get any answers. With the duplex having 2 separate apartments and multiple firing angles, police can't afford to wait. They need to move the woman out of danger and secure the perimeter. But just as officers begin pressing the shooter to surrender, things take a dangerous turn.
Let me see your hands!
Oh shit! You guys!
Petey, there's a gun! There's a gun! Petey, shots fired! He's in the house!
The gunman suddenly opens fire from the window, forcing police to scramble for cover, with Officer Luke and his partner retreating to the west side and Officer Bray diving behind a car directly in the shooter's sights. It offers some cover, but leaves her dangerously pinned. But in the scramble, police left the woman they'd just spoken to completely exposed in the line of fire. Officer Luke quickly realizes she's still in danger and they'll need to get her out before the situation escalates further.
Get that lady out of there! Get the lady out of there! There's a lady in the house. We have shots fired. He's firing out the window at us.
Get in cover. Get the cover. Get the cover. He's at the front of the house on the south side of the road.
With danger escalating by the second, more backup units race to the scene, and within minutes, multiple officers swarm the neighborhood, unaware that this is just the beginning of a deadly shootout, one that will put both officers and civilians at fatal risk. In these types of high-stakes situations, officers must make split-second decisions, and every choice could mean the difference between life and death. Over the next few minutes, we'll follow how they manage chaos and respond under immense pressure, starting with Sergeant Brian Miller and Adam Juergens, who are just arriving from the west and east side, while the gunman continues firing.
He's at the front of the house on the south side of the road. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? What house? What house? Where's the stalker? What do you have? What do you have? He's firing out the window at us. Okay, come back. Can you come back? Which one? He's at the front of the house. You gotta come. To the road. Ah, f***ing Christ. 10 for front of the house,
that's a badass, bad comms, bro. Bad comms. No one told Sergeant, bro.
Where's the stalker? What do you have?
Bad comms. Look, Sarge. Sarge over here doing nothing.
What do you have?
Open, free. Window number 2, window number 3, window number 4, 5. I think that's a window. 6 windows and then plus the door. Yo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 windows. Nah, this is bad comms. Yo,
okay, come back. Can you come back? Which one?
Bad comms, bad comms.
You gotta come to the road. Ah, f***ing Christ. 10 for front of the house, road. Ma'am, you gotta move. Get out of it. Get moving. Where is he? He's in the window. Second house. Second house upstairs or what? Where? All right. He was in the front window, yeah.
Clearly, the situation facing officers is extremely unpredictable. The gunman has already fired from 3 exposed windows at the front of the house and another on the east side.
See? And the sergeant was right here, gang.
Where Sergeant Juergens returned fire.
You see?
On the west side, 2 more exposed windows are accessible to the shooter, as well as a garage and a back exit officers don't even know about, giving the gunman even more ways to slip outside or stage an ambush. But in the midst of all of this, there are 2 urgent problems at play. First, police think they're only dealing with an active shooter, but there are hostages inside the house and officers have no idea yet. Second, Officer Bray and the civilian woman remain trapped and exposed to the shooter's sights. The longer they wait, the more likely they'll be caught in the crossfire.
Hey, Bray, can you move? Can you come back to me?
I can't.
495, do you have the shield? We have somebody that's stuck right in front. Shield's in the squad. I'm up on the front corner.
Someone get me a shield!
The longer they wait, the more likely they'll be caught in the crossfire. Sir Brand inside the house, police think they're on this. There are 2 urgent problems at play. First, police think they're only dealing with an active shooter, but there are hostages inside the house and officers have no idea yet. Second, Officer Bray and the civilian woman remain trapped and exposed to the shooter's sights. The longer they wait, the more likely they'll be caught in the crossfire.
Hey, Bray, can you move? Can you come back to me?
I can't.
495, do you have the shield? We have somebody that's stuck right in front. Shield's in the squad. I'm up on the front corner.
This is dangerous.
Someone get me a shield!
Stay right there. Just stay behind the engine block here.
I am.
You got anything else? You see anything or no? Where's the suspect? Where's the lady at?
I don't know.
657 coming from the east.
Hey.
He's got my husband hostage!
Are people inside?
This revelation finally puts everything into perspective for officers. With hostages involved, it's clear that the situation is becoming much more complicated and a rescue plan is needed urgently. So with the stakes now higher, officers have two critical priorities. First, they need to extract the pinned officer before the situation becomes even more dangerous. Second, they must clear the perimeter and breach the house to rescue the hostages trapped inside. To move forward, Sergeant Adam Juergens requests a shield as they prepare to move with the extraction plan. But before we get to that, these cases often affect the mental health of life. The main is more.
We're coming up to you. Stay in here. Stay in here. You see her? No. You see her right here where she's stuck by the car? Yep. She's right over here. We have to get her out of that way. No, the house is this one right here. He was shooting right from the front window towards me. Says there's somebody in there, okay? Okay. So I think the priority is we have to go get Bray out of there because she's really stuck. So you tell me what you want to do from here. That woman is saying that there's two people in here and that this dude has a guy hostage, so. All right, hey, you come with me. Yep, okay. Take your rifle. Hey, you just go that way. Good? Yeah, we'll go. Bray, coming towards you, okay? Ready?
Love you.
Hey, we gotta get out. Let's go. Ready?
Yep.
Hey, you face out.
I got it.
Holy shit! Get out of here.
Okay, she gotta get out of here. She gotta get out of here.
Fortunately, the extraction goes smoothly, and Officer Brittany is pulled to safety. Though the real danger is still far from over. By now, multiple officers have surrounded the house from both the east and the west sides, with additional backup units arriving from the east end. But things are still dangerously unpredictable, because in the middle of all of this chaos, CCTV captures a car pulling slowly into the parking lot near the house, seemingly oblivious to the active gunfire unfolding just a few feet away.
Who is this?
Go away. Stay on. Get the fuck out of here. Leave.
Right there.
I don't give a fuck. Move. Get out. Fucking shooting across the street at us. You're not paying any fucking attention.
With the civilian swiftly cleared from the scene, officers refocus on the real danger ahead. They need to extract the civilian woman still stuck at the corner of the house, and then quickly devise a plan to confront the gunman without risking casualties. But as officers begin coordinating their next move, the gunman is already preparing to do something far worse. Something that will force police to act, whether they're ready or not.
Go ahead. Come on.
10-4, squad meeting ambulance charge. 10-4.
Ma'am, are you hurt at all? No. Sarge, I got 4. Okay, so there's a woman that's in this corner of this house that's going to be at the northeast side. And she's kind of stuck right in here. I think she's right there. Did you see that? Did you see that? We can work a team to get her out. That's what we want to do next. You guys see anything or no?
We have a female on this side just saying that they're shooting from the apartment out, I think on the east side.
Is she okay with being injured?
No.
Do we have any idea where the shots are coming from?
So when I was shooting, I shot towards the house, and it looks like he was shooting at this front window, this way towards Bray.
Okay.
Now, I've seen him break windows, and I can see gunshots that are actually on, like, all sides of the house. So I don't know where he's at.
Okay.
We can see the train trains. We're going to move up a little bit closer to a couple garages. We can take cover up.
You shooting dead?
Right, more shots fired.
Are there people inside?
Those painful screams that followed the gunshot confirmed the worst. The gunman has just shot one of the hostages inside the house. Now, more than ever, officers know they need to act. If they wait any longer, more lives could be put at risk. With that terrifying realization, officers immediately scrambled to collect as much critical information as possible before moving inside to confront the shooter. They still don't know exactly how many people are inside, where the shooter is positioned, or who exactly they're dealing with, but that is about to change.
We need to figure out if we have a hostage in there, and we got to move.
So she says there is. She told me that her husband is with the shooter, and those are the only two that are in there.
Can we get phone contact? Can we get phone contact with anybody? Or can we get a name?
Yeah, let me work on that. Ma'am, who's inside the house again? What's her name? Matthew Lopez, got it. Okay, see what you got associated for Matthew Lopez in the house. This woman out here is saying that that's the gunman, and I believe that Gary Tubbs is the husband. She's saying he's stuck inside with him.
With the suspect name identified, officers can finally begin to piece together who they're dealing with. And what dispatch relays back raises serious concerns. According to their checks, Matthew Lopez is a registered offender. Even worse, the initial 911 caller also told dispatch that Lopez has felony warrants in Ohio or New York and is possibly using a fake name, though his true motives would prove to be far more complicated. With all this in mind, police realize they're dealing with an armed offender with a violent, disturbing past. But just as that information is sinking in, something completely unexpected happens. The supposed perpetrator inside the home picks up the phone and calls 911 himself.
Hello?
Kenosha 911, what's the address to the emergency?
I have a hostage right here, and your fucking police officers are trying to sue me. I've already shot 2 people already. I'm not afraid to die. I'm going to kill him. And God, I got it right through the fucking back of his head right now. I see one guy. He's going to scream over me. This is the problem with the fucking police. I'm telling you guys want to play?
Okay.
I don't give a fuck. And I don't have much battery left either. So if you guys want me to get this fucking battery, I got a fucking really itchy trigger finger, lady. And I still got 3 balls left. Please don't.
And how many people are in there with you?
2.
The people that are with you, are they injured?
Yes.
Okay, where do they have injuries to?
In his femur.
In the femur?
Fucking femur, because your officers kept coming in here. I asked them for simple demands.
Both of them shot in the femur?
The other man with the intruder is scared the shit out of me. You understand me? He's my neighbor. He's a fucking crack. Just like this guy on me one more time. Let's see if we get close.
Let's do it right now. I'm going to hang up so that somebody can call and talk with you, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Just make sure to answer your phone.
Okay, dear. I'm trying to save you, dear. Okay, what do you need me to do, dear?
Okay, hang up and then they're going to call you.
It's your fault. I didn't mean to shoot you. Jerry, that you was looking down. Okay, above the lid. Okay, shut up.
Although Lopez never explains his motives or makes demands, he does confirm he's already shot 2 people inside the home, and in the background of the call, a wounded hostage can be heard groaning, "He's gonna do it. He's gonna kill me." So with hostages already bleeding and the gunman threatening to kill, the margin for error is razor thin, and the choices police make within the next 10 minutes will determine who makes it out alive and who doesn't.
Watch that window! Watch that window!
Contact! Contact! Hey, hands!
For now, the situation is becoming more hectic than before, and the longer police wait to make a move, the worse things will get. They have to get inside.
We have a male on the phone saying he has 2 hostages shot, 2 already, and that he has 3 bullets, and the phone number is in the narrative. We still have him on the line.
You know we're gonna fucking do it. I'm trying to call this fucking clown. Let's see, baby. 553, I'm gonna move up to that truck, okay? I am. Stay by.
Who was that? That was like
Headquarters to 553.
Scooter. What happened?
He's talking with the male in the house today, stating that he's talking with an officer and that he shot people in the house with a beater.
Well, we have the contact team.
You got Pepsh and O'Neill and I.
Well, if we have injured, I don't think we have to go in. Okay, you want me to try to call him first and see if we can work this?
We can try to, if they have the medical, we're kind of fucking on that, so.
If you can make the team, I think you're right. I think we're probably going to have to.
You got a team.
Yeah, we'll meet you over there?
Yeah.
All
right. Got one cover?
Cover.
At this stage of the standoff, multiple developments are happening behind the scenes. Negotiators are patched in, calling Lopez's phone and trying to draw him back into conversation as the perimeter tightens around him. Medics are staged just blocks away, waiting at a nearby elementary school. And around the neighborhood, roadblocks are set up to keep any more civilians from wandering straight into the middle of a gunfight. With all these precautions in place, officers on the ground prepare to make one final attempt to reach Lopez and push for a surrender.
Keep doing your thing, but I'm going to try to call him too.
All right. You guys, 2 or 3, I think, over here on the northeast corner of the house. If we can move these guys up around here, around the trees, and try to get them out, I think that'd be beneficial.
This is a multi-fucking, this is a weird, there's 3 doors? Fuck.
I think the one on the east is a different unit. And the big one on the south here.
So that window on the southwest has rounds through it, it's shattered. If we can get a rifle there, and that's somebody just go in the front, probably the best option.
553-2's not working, so I need the phone number for this guy.
262-515, stating his name is Matthew. Please leave your message for 262.
Niggas didn't leave a message?
Well, it just went to voicemail.
Oh, I thought it was the same.
With Lopez's phone now going straight to voicemail, any chance of negotiating a peaceful surrender is gone. Officers realize they can't wait any longer. It's time to go in. Sergeant Brian Miller coordinates a contact team. Their plan is simple, but high risk. Enter through the front door with a ballistic shield, neutralize the threat, and extract the hostages. At the same time, other officers are instructed to reposition and cover additional angles around the perimeter. Officers know this is extremely risky, and once they breach the door, they could be walking straight into a gunfight.
All right, well, let's get moving. Let's get a shield team. O'Neill wants you, I'll walk up with it, split off, and take that window on the southwest side.
Got it. Ready? On you.
Keep trying to make contact, so.
Keep trying me, I don't, you know what I mean?
I hope no.
Clock's going. So,
Yep.
Who's got the shield?
I got the shield. All right, what's the plan? Where are we headed?
Front door, right there where the mailbox is. O'Neill's to take it to the window that's cracked on the southwest side.
I see it. Yep. Right next to the door.
Yeah. So, peel off, Sean. Step, or move up. Your right side and left side of the shield.
All right, nice and slow.
Jurgens, you want to left. Tell me we're moving up.
All right, ready?
Yep.
Ready. All right, moving. Nice and slow. I got the window just to the left of that front door.
Copy. Pick that window.
Got it.
That's what's with them. Peel all the way around the corner.
Okay, keep moving up. Stay off the radio. Stay off the radio.
Go up. Go up. Go up.
There's one man that's right down.
So peel off that wrong side.
We need one.
What do you want? What do you want?
I want you to peel up the other side of the house.
Okay, go ahead. Left side, move.
I'll try to kick her, right?
Kick it?
Yep.
Contact! Contact! Left! He went left.
What do you got? What do you got?
Hey, watch that window! Watch that fucking window! Watch the window!
Hey!
Hands! Hands!
I got him! What do you got? What do you got? Where's the shooter?
What do you got?
I don't know. I can't get in here. Get your hand. Get your hand.
As police barge inside the house, they find 2 severely wounded men, both lying on the floor, bleeding and barely responsive. It's not yet clear who they are, but both appear to be hostages suffering from gunshot wounds. However, the situation is still far from under control. Beyond this room, there is still a kitchen area, multiple bedrooms, as well as a basement. And with the shooter still unaccounted for, Lopez could be anywhere.
This dude's right here. Right here. You find that.
Stop. I need light. Someone give me light. I got the hand. Give me light. I got the hand.
Yeah, hey, we need to drag him out.
Done. I got it.
Okay, come on. Or push up. Push up. Bring med up.
What do you want?
657, we got med en route. Hey, drag him out. Drag him out. He's probably got a gunshot to the leg, maybe? Nope, he's got a headshot to the wound. Hey, we need to find. They said there was 2 injured here.
All right. 1, 2.
All right, we're here with me. Rush through the house.
5-7. We got 2 apparent with bloodshots to the head.
The shooter.
Keep the stage for a minute. We gotta clear the house.
Who's got a stroke? That's me. All right.
Okay. All right, let's go. You're gonna take this right. I'm gonna take a left.
I got you. I'm holding on kitchen.
Give me one.
I got you. Ready?
Check down there.
One. Hold on. Hold right there.
Okay. Room clear. Room clear.
Okay. I got closed door to my left. Kitchen opens up to the right.
Okay. Switch out. She'll go first.
I got laid on in that ring window there. All right. All right. I got open door right. Leads to it looks like a back exit door here. All right.
We can go. You want to
go up a little bit?
All right.
Hey, give me one guy. Where does this lead to?
It might go to a basement. I don't know. Let's see.
So just move this. Just go up a little bit. See if that goes out to us. Basement.
Closed door.
Okay. Hold on that.
I got it. Hey, Dave.
How many people are we still missing right now?
So, all right, what they told us, they had 2 hostages.
Okay.
So far, we got 2. So we both gunshot wound. We don't know about anybody else.
Okay. So all 3 people are accounted for?
No,
just
2. There's 2.
Hold that. All right, O'Neill, just cover the section. All right, just hit that door now.
Ready?
Yep.
Locked.
Okay.
Build a website you love
Shit.
with Wix.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
For your words,
With the basement door being locked, a major complication faces officers. Basement entries are some of the most dangerous spaces for law enforcement. The narrow layout, blind corners, and poor lighting make it almost impossible to clear safely, especially when a suspect is barricaded inside. If Lopez is down there, officers could be walking straight into an ambush. So instead of forcing the door, a sergeant makes the call to hold the basement for now and shifts the priority to secure the outside perimeter, confirm whether the gunman slipped out or is still hiding elsewhere on the property. Officer Eric Glaum heads out to check the exterior, and that's when they hear someone in the garage.
You guys over here?
Yeah, just come with me.
Same house?
Just hold. Someone hold there.
Rod, hold that guy there.
Are you guys in the garage? How many people are in there? Just you and the 2 dogs? Can you leave the dogs in there and come out? Okay, we're gonna open the door. Okay, just make sure I can see your hands. All right. Bring. Who was all inside the apartment?
My husband, Gary Tubb,
And who else?
Matthew.
Is there anybody else we don't know? Is there anybody else that was in there?
No.
Okay. Ma'am, why don't you...
Dewey lives in the side apartment.
Dewey?
The one that got shot.
Turns out the civilian woman from earlier managed to run and hide inside the garage. According to her, there's someone else still inside the house, in a different section of the duplex that officers haven't cleared yet. Until now, all attention has been focused on the front unit and the basement, but the layout of the home is a 2-unit structure, with the second unit still unaccounted for. But before Officer Eric Glom can relay that information, Sergeant Brian Miller is already patrolling near that side of the house, unaware it hasn't been cleared.
What door is that, do you know?
You don't know where it's at. You don't know where anything's at.
Okay.
Just clear where.
This is the...
That should be the living room. This should be the second place, the kitchen.
Blue! That's the living room? Living room? Living room?
Kitchen!
Kitchen! Alright. Yep. What we got here, we go? Blue! Police! One person up. Police department.
State your name.
Sergeant Miller.
Hi.
Come on out here, guys.
I'm trying. I'm shot.
You're shot where?
In my leg.
Okay. Anybody else in here?
No, just me and my dog.
All right, let's go out.
Okay, I've got officers right here by me.
Okay, I'm gonna let them help you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Leave the door open. Come on out. Come on out.
All right, go ahead and shut my door, please. Don't let my dog out.
Your dog's gonna be fine.
He's friendly.
Who else is here with you?
Nobody. It was just me and my dog.
Is this wrapped around the same apartment?
No. No,
It's
it's
295. Yes.
Hey, so you got 2 victims. You have the suspect. We're still trying to clear. What we got after that?
We can't clear the basement yet. This is a different guy, different apartment.
Okay.
Watch that window, guys.
Yep. Is that where he stays?
That's where I do believe he's at.
Inside the second unit, Sergeant Miller finds the same man who first called 911. He's also suffering from a gunshot wound, making him the 3rd confirmed victim extracted from the scene so far. But Sergeant Miller quickly realizes something is not adding up. Earlier, Lopez claimed there were only 2 hostages, but now police have found a 3rd victim. If this man is a hostage just like the other 2 they extracted earlier, that means Lopez might have been lying, and there could be even more people inside the house unaccounted for. Police proceed to check the unit but find no sign of the gunman. That leaves only one place they haven't cleared: the basement. Officers quickly regroup and head back towards the locked basement door, prepared to face whoever might be hiding there.
Ready?
Open.
I feel it. Opens down.
Okay, get this shield up.
All right, Miller.
Yep.
You go 1.
174.
Mike.
All right, ready?
2 or 3, whatever you guys want.
Okay, go. Ready? Follow.
Copy.
Okay, I'm gonna move up into the door. If you want to take to the left
Okay.
here.
Got more here.
Okay, just slow down, Eric. Let me clear this.
Okay.
All right, I'm on you. I'm 1.
Yep.
Ready? Blue.
Go to this side.
Okay, there's a dead corner here I can't clear yet.
All right, I got you.
Fuck. See that corner I'm talking about?
Yep. All right, let me peel off.
Okay.
I'll peel off this left side here. Clear back here.
Oh, clear?
What do you
Clear.
So we got a big room to clear. We could probably use one more.
All right, you got 2.
You got 4.
You got 4?
Yep.
You got 4
Okay,
total.
Eric, I'm gonna go 1. I'm gonna go right, okay?
Hold on.
All right. Moving. I got this door here. Someone check that corner.
Miller's got the corner. I'm on you.
Corner's good.
That's good?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna open this door. Mike, I think this
Contact.
is the cellar door.
Blue.
Dead space.
Officers go on to clear the rest of the basement with no sign of Lopez or any additional hostages. For a brief moment, they believe Lopez escaped during the chaos and could still be at large. That changes when one of the surviving hostages gives a description of the suspect. A Hispanic male, early 30s, heavily tattooed, wearing a green shirt. With that description, officers quickly realized Matthew Lopez isn't missing. He was one of the wounded men they already carried out earlier. He shot himself and was critically injured the moment officers forced their way inside. With the scene fully secured, Lopez and the injured hostages were transported to hospital for treatment. In the meantime, detectives got to work piecing together the night's events, why Lopez opened fire, and what his true motives may have been. What they discovered was a spiral of paranoia and violence. In the days before the shooting, Matthew Lopez had been living in the duplex with housemates after moving from New York to start fresh. But over the weekend, he disappeared with a friend to use drugs, came back agitated and paranoid, claiming he was targeted and drugged, that his phone was wiped, and ranting about a stolen kilo of cocaine. On the evening of December 19th, while others cooked and watched a movie, Lopez finally snapped. He suddenly grabbed a woman, pulled out a pistol, shouted about people outside trying to kill him, and fired 2 rounds into the ceiling. Investigators later confirmed the bullet holes above the living room area. As panic spread, Lopez turned the gun and shot one resident in the femur. When a neighbor stepped outside to investigate the commotion, Lopez shot him as well. Detectives later concluded that it was the peak of a drug-fueled paranoia spiral that made Lopez lash out at those around him before confronting police and turning the gun on himself. The injured victims were treated and discharged from hospital, but Matthew Lopez was later pronounced dead, and with him, the true motive for the Kenosha standoff died as well.
Yeah. Alright, so no one knew why. Oh, this is the end. This is the end of the road. Oh, I like these.
Babe, since the refund's hidden, think you can spot me a new pair of shoes?
You're impossible, Daquan. We'll see.
Look like randomly.
Ridge Middle School. Ben knows he's different, but that hasn't stopped his heart.
She drew me a cape? That's awesome.
From Disney and Pixar comes a story about courage, friendship. In a world where one stop can change everything.
You know how fast you were going? I wasn't speeding, officer. I just... License and register. Whoa, what is happening?
When an ordinary driver gets an extraordinary switch.
Hey, buddy, no worries. Just slow it down, all right? Yeah. Thanks.
He'll learn that fitting in isn't the same as being free. This spring,
You ready to show him what you've got?
Yeah, I'm ready.
from Walt Disney Animation Studios.
I was born with a heart like a drum, and I'm gonna make it thunder.
Guitarded, only in theater.
It's
Oh,
here.
nah.
I can't believe it's finally here.
70 years, and I'm still waiting. I thought I'd see it before well, guess not.
Good evening, I'm Alana Rivers. In gaming news tonight, the long-awaited Grand Theft Auto 6 has been delayed for the 67th...
Oh, no.
Babe.
Yo, it's delayed again. Nintendo? What? Alright, we done.
If you're wondering how I score top essay marks like these in
Bro, hold on, let me talk. Bro, moving stiff when he walk. I'm too tight, got the G on my. Like, I'm too tight, got the G, I'm in court. On the E-way, put it in sport. Bro, bust the gas and get low from the law. Wizard on court, I be ballin' like. I'm a wizard on court, I be ballin' like war. Tone on Stacy, she a little small. But I bet if I shoot, hollows break through the door. Certain shit that I do that you cannot afford. I'm killing niggas, no Ku Klux K. Bro, call the tag and watch him do the cashed out in the Webster. So many blues in my pocket, they think I be working at Chase. Flock son, might fly to Ukraine. Chase down, bro, keep telling me wait. I saw a groupie, gave her a number, she said it was wrong, think I made a mistake.
Heartbroken, I'm not in pain. I do a hit, then I'm right out to Maine. Too dirty, done off the cane. I keep smoking naughty, might fuck with my brain. She asking, 5, you okay? Like I do not get what you was trying to say. Are you done, or is you my pay? Manipulator, guess I'm who to blame. I don't get this picture that you tryna paint. Now you with your friends and you start acting strange. I don't wanna tell you I love you and you fuck me over and send me back right to the rain. She a baddie, that's what I gain. I can't see attached to these Cartier frames. I'm in Cali, out with the gang. I wish it could go back way before you changed.
Bro, hold on, let me talk. Bro, moving stiff when he walk. I'm too tight, got the G on my. Like, I'm too tight, got the G, I'm in court. On the E-way, put it in sport. Bro, bust the gas and get low from the law. Wizard on court, I be ballin' like. I'm a wizard on court, I be ballin' like war. Tone on Stacy, she a little small. But I bet if I shoot, hollows break through the door. Certain shit that I do that you cannot afford.
Hey, yo, listen, it's about 10 to me. I'm here for my son video show, though. I'm not here, but I'm here. You already know, like, shout out to the guys, know that, man. Free all the guys, man. Shout out to the shows, man. We here, like, show that, you already know, big rock star, like, about 10 to talk to me nice, like, you already know what's up, like. Shout out to everybody that's doing their thing out there. Shout out to all y'all little stupid ass bitches you're
We riding with 30 and 40 shot Glocks, told bro, don't stop for the cops. Little bitch in my line, am I coming or not? But I don't have time for no thought. Body shot from his heart to his kidney. Give a fuck if them bystanders friendly. Hard to shoot when it's cold, then it's windy. Woke up on him, put smoke to his chimney.
Switching on general niggas that get at you. I catch you like and I'm bending you. When I do a hit or two, I keep a grip or two. Aiming for bricks when I'm spinning through. PVK, I'm dropping brakes. I'll just rip to your face. If I catch a case, I feel like OJ for my lawyer to beat up the case. When I'm in the field, I keep a child forever blue, forever die. Yeah, I've been spinning blocks. Yeah, I've been toting chops. 100 grams in the spot. This ain't loud what I got. For the gang, I did a lot. I said for the gang, I did a lot. Gang.
We riding with 30 and 40 shot Glocks, told bro, don't stop for the cops. Little bitch in my line, am I coming or not? But I don't have time for no thought. Body shot from his heart to his kidney. Give a fuck if them bystanders friendly. It's hard to shoot when it's cold, then it's windy. Woke up on him, put smoke to his chimney. 4/5 got a cake like Jet Li. Spin a block, tell the ops come and test me. And I just got the drop on the op. Next stop is his block, 30 shots when it's text me. And it's still no love for these thoughts. Keep a chop in the spot, ball hard like a lefty. Tell them niggas link up, we on deadbeat. And I'm rolling off a pill, let the Mets beat.
And it's still free meals. Check out the check, bro, scamming for real. Gotta give me a deal. Cause gang on the rock, Carmo getting real. All my niggas over, yeah, we gotta eat, bitch. I'm talking real shit, butters on the beat, bitch. I'm chopping all night, so I'm sleep, bitch. Same shit, different day, different week, bitch. Try to take my nigga, I'ma leave you quick. Them broke ass niggas on beefing with. We pull up on the black visa shit. Hop out on them, start squeezing shit. When it's beef, I'm proud who I'm eating with. Why you laid up, pillow talking in the sheets and shit. Designer, J.O.'s, that's me, bitch. I'm beat, nigga, always on my feet, shit.
I'm off the Molly, but I'm not moving sloppy. You know my body, it's not hard to find me. Double top him like IG, he don't need an IV. Execution style, they need his ID. Headshot like an ID, boom. Now he a ghost worth the time me. I pull up with Ace, they call up the L's. We need a new outfit, this L. G's got Celine, 8 deuce straight. I'm in tour with the sick wells. Free the guys up in jails. I still pick up my phone and I still send a mail. I'm in the field, fuck all of this rap shit. These niggas be acting, we don't need an Uber to clap shit. You niggas not here, we know why they acting. I call up the bloody, he love me, so he like what's cracking. I'm really acting. I've been around him a classic, blood stains on his fashion. He ran like we wouldn't catch him. When I draw this weapon, I ain't trying to sketch him, ain't trying to be extra, but we trying to X him. 4-5 ACP XD, blow a nigga and test it. Change a nigga complexion, they like Till G's. You our investment, we don't need you arrested. We need you here flexing, play the